Week 5, day 4, in your workbook, it's titled The Crucifixion and the Resurrection. This is like my 10th attempt to get this on tape. So today is the worst and the best, okay? Jesus is crucified and he dies. A very painful, humiliating public death. He was beaten, he was mocked, he was stripped, and finally he was nailed to a cross to slowly suffocate. Because that's how you died, on a cross. And as he slowly died, he called out to God to forgive those who were doing this to him. And at the moment he died, the curtain in the temple was torn into top to bottom. Because there was no longer a separation between God and man. But at what a cost. What a cost paid by the only innocent man that's ever lived. So his body was laid in a borrowed tomb and sealed with a huge stone and had Roman soldiers guarding it. This was on a Friday night. The next day was the Sabbath, Saturday. You couldn't do anything, so Sunday morning, some of his women followers came to the tomb to anoint the body. But they found the tomb wide open and Jesus' body was gone. And all that was there was an angel that said that he had risen from the dead. Jesus appeared to Mary Magdalene and then to his disciples who were hiding behind a locked door because they were so scared. Oh, I forgot to tell you, today's highlighted book is the Gospel of John. I'm going to read you a verse. If it's not in your workbook, I don't care. From John chapter 20. Verse 30, Jesus performed many other signs in the presence of his disciples, which are not recorded in this book. But these are written that you may believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God, and that by believing you will have life in his name. This one relatively small book, our Bible, it does not have everything that Jesus did. But we have enough to know that he is who he said he was. He is the way, the truth, and the life. And he is our only way back to God. So you try to tell this story without crying, okay? It was the worst day in world history, followed 3 days later by the greatest event in human history. Jesus' resurrection. Thank you, God. Well, didn't that go well?